Do you really want to see what is going on with your manifestation? Do you really want to see what you like and why it's not here yet? Our manifestations come directly from our subconscious. Dreams are highly connected to manifestation because of this. Your subconscious is showing you right there and then what needs to be fixed, because this is exactly what the dream is showing you. Everyone is you pushed out. Well, your assumptions pushed out, even in your fucking dreams. Hey there, magical beings. Welcome to another episode of Magic Manifesting with Mia. This is I, your favorite spiritual manifestation coach, Mia. Spiritual meaning I use spirituality and witchcraft to help me manifest my dreams, and I can help you do that too. Using my unique approach towards spirituality and manifestation, I have manifested my ex-pack in 2 days, which you can find the free code of it in the description below. Travel, money, celebrities, changes to my physical appearance, weight loss, and so much more. And I'm talking about all of them in video forms like this one, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss those gems, okay? But I do also offer one-on-one coaching, personalized affirmations, personalized meditations, personalized subliminals, personalized vision boards, and even personalized spell work and tarot readings. Everything will be linked down below. But let's get to it. Because I have heard everything about dreams in the manifestation community, okay? From the you shouldn't pay attention to them, to it's your higher self, to the you traveling to another reality, your dream reality, pun intended. And in my opinion, I think it's bullshit. Because, okay, look, I know I'm a witch and I dabble in spirituality, but if there's anything that can be scientifically proven or debunked, I will take that over the spiritual. And I think that I have been saying on my witchy channel is mundane before magic. Okay? Let me explain dreams to you and how my therapist explained them to me. Because yes, I am going to therapy and my therapist is one of the best. Like, I've changed over 7 therapists because I believe like therapy shit. So I was attracting shitty therapists, but until I found this one, like, amazing. Anyway, now I think by now we all know we have the conscious mind and we have the unconscious mind. The conscious mind can process 40 to 50 bits of information per second, while the subconscious can process up to 11 million bits per second. My unconscious right now, yes, my conscious is processing the fact that I am talking to you and I have the script here. But my unconscious is processing the keyboard, is processing the mic, is processing the candles, is processing my plants, is processing my other monitor, is processing the lens of the camera, is processing the tree outside, is processing the birds that might be, like, it's processing the cats. Whatever. Like, there's so much other stuff that the subconscious is processing at the same time that the conscious doesn't pay attention to. And I have talked about this more in detail on the first episode of Manifestation 101. You can check that out if you want. What I talked about on that episode is that our manifestations come directly from our subconscious, because it is our assumptions that manifest. And assumptions have been catalogued in the subconscious as a way to live in the world. False or not. Now, because our subconscious processes 11 million bits per second, it also needs time to catalog each piece of that information, and that never stops. We just don't know it's happening because our conscious mind is focusing on stuff that is actually happening in the world that we actually need to pay attention to. And what's the only time that the subconscious isn't interfered by the conscious? That's right, when we sleep, because our conscious doesn't need to process anything then. When we sleep, Our mind, our conscious mind, doesn't process any informations, but subconscious gotta make that bread. They're still cataloging. So everything we see in our dreams is that subconscious cataloging, and the subconscious never forgets, even if the conscious has. For example, I told you that it is assumptions that manifest, and assumptions come from the subconscious. So, you may have the assumption that all men cheat. You might not remember what caused that initial assumption. You might have been 1 year old when your dad cheated on your mom. Subconscious took that like, oh, men, cheaters, fuck them. Not literally. Out of there. You know? So, you might not remember what caused that. But your subconscious filed it right there and then, and now knows to be wary of all men because they cheat. And if you cheat, then that causes emotional trauma. And that's one of the things that your subconscious is trying to protect you from. Now, when you sleep, you are paying attention to that cataloging the subconscious does, because your conscious doesn't interfere with that. So now you have a first row view of what your subconscious is filing and cataloging, old and new. So for example, you are manifesting your ex back, and you see in your dream that they're with a third party. Then what your subconscious is telling you is that this is still something that causes so much emotional anguish, and we have to be careful with it. So dreams are highly connected to manifestation because of this. And this is how you understand where you are in your manifestation journey. Same with tarot. Now you will say,
my dreams don't make sense.
And I will tell you that they are not supposed to be understood at that moment. But I also know how weird they can fucking be. My therapist is amazing, and we would always talk about my dreams and see where I was in my journey, because when we started interpreting my dreams, it was right after my unaliving attempt. So we were trying to figure out where I was. So I will completely throw myself under the bus with this one and embarrass myself. But oh well. I told him that I had a dream where I was a cat. But I wasn't a cat, but I was a cat. And I was traveling on a Polar Express type of train. So there's like so many different locations until we reached the cave, and I went into that cave, and that cave had a frozen lake, and I fell into this frozen lake, died, drowned, but then I got resurrected as me. And he was like, oh, what a wonderful dream. And I'm like, well, what? I'm like, I literally saw I was a cat that I died. Wonderful dream? What the fuck are you talking about? And then he explained to me that cats are these highly spiritual creatures that can supposedly travel to other dimensions, and me being the cat is doing exactly that. I'm finding out my place in the spiritual and physical world, and the dying is me killing the old self to be renewed as something else. So yeah, when he explained to me like that, I'm like, oh yeah, that is a nice dream, you know. Or for example, I would have many dreams where it would involve me being submerged in water, either swimming or drowning or running away from it. Water is all about emotions, and at the time that I was seeing those dreams with water, I was knee deep in depression and my emotions, and trying to manifest my ex back. So it all made sense. Like, my dreams were showing me exactly what it is that I was struggling with. And I have to tell you that it was a deeply emotional moment when we would analyze one of my dreams. And my therapist told me that I had healed from the situation and I wouldn't let the situation affect me anymore, because it is what my subconscious showed me. So it was a very emotional moment because I had really, really worked hard for it, and my dream showed me that there was a proof. Your subconscious is showing you right there and then what needs to be fixed, what it is that you're thinking about, what it is that is holding you back. So by saying don't pay attention to them, in my personal opinion, does you more harm than good. Same with the tarot. Because let's say that you have a dream where your SP is cheated on you, and now you think about it for the rest of your day, and you overthink, and your subconscious picks that up, and now you created an assumption. Or you don't think about it, and then you don't actually pay attention to it. Your subconscious is telling you, this is why you're not manifesting the back, because you have this assumption. It's telling you, it's showing you. Another thing that you need to know about dreams is that everyone that you see in your dreams is you. You see your grandma, that's you. You see your SP, that's you. You see the third party, that's you. And that also plays a big part into interpreting the dreams and finding out where you are in your manifestation journey. Why, you ask? Let's take the SP example. You have a dream where you keep telling them off because you need the closure and you need to tell them everything that you feel, right? Because fuck them. They hurt you. Tell them off. You're crying, screaming, throwing up. And your SP is nonchalant. Nonchalant? How do you pronounce this word?
Nonchalant.
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 Nonchalant. That they're nonchalant. Anyway, the recipe is that they don't care. But you have been doing your affirmations and your visualizations, right? So why do you get those dreams? Well, have you been doing those methods for 10 minutes a day? Then the rest, you keep telling everyone and their mom how they hurt you and what a dick they are. Do you spend most of your day in those visualizations telling them off over how much they fucking hurt you? Because this is exactly what the dream is showing you. These are the exact assumptions that you have given to your subconscious that day for it to file and catalog. But I have been doing my affirmations every day we're together. What are you doing the rest of the day? Huh? Everyone is you pushed out. Well, your assumptions pushed out. Even in your fucking dreams. And your dreams are a surefire way to realize where you're lacking, what you're doing wrong, and what you're doing right. I usually say that you should take anything and everything to your advantage. Whether you believe in astrology, the planets, and the universe, and tarot. Okay? Because for good or for bad, you can still go on your day-to-day life without this stuff affecting you. But the dreams, I will tell you this. Do you really want to see what is going on with your manifestation? Do you really want to see what you like and why it's not here yet? And pay attention to your dreams. Your subconscious is clearly telling you what to do, even if you don't understand it. And when you have a dream, write it down as soon as you wake up. Because the thing to know is that during the day, our minds will forget everything that has happened. And because our mind doesn't like incomplete things, it will make up other stuff to give it a closure, which is not true. So it's not what the dream was showing you. It's not what your subconscious is showing you. So write it as soon as you wake up, or it's fresh. And you know what? I could offer dream interpretations if you want me to. Again, I'm not a professional. Well, I'm not a professional like my therapist is. I can give you interpretations based on my experience of interpreting my own dreams with my therapist. So, want to figure out what's wrong? Want to figure out why you don't have your manifestation? Want to figure out why you get triggered? Pay attention to your dreams, because this is how you will get unstuck in your manifestation.